Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Jupiter Climb, and I'll be commentating this Game 3 between GarniTexas and Berix. We're currently at a 1-1 split. This is loser's bracket, so this will be the deciding match. Whoever wins goes on, whoever loses will be out of the tournament. Both of these runners have put on some great shows so far. The previous two games have been excellent, very neck and neck. So I am excited for this one. For those tuning into the Aria Randomizer for the first time, the settings we're using here are Area Shuffle, Boss Shuffle, Shop Sanity. So there will be a shop right at the start. And Black Panther, the main movement tech, is always first progression. So these tend to go pretty quick. I would not be surprised if this took less than an hour. But we will see. And we're off, okay. What does Hammer have today? Oh, okay. Okay, nice. Casual claim in the shop. Berix not even looking at the souls, going right for it. Curly also pretty good. Okay. So both of our runners will have what is widely considered the best weapon in Aria, along with a rush troll, which is also quite good. So combat will not be a problem this seed, with the possible exception of Julius. This is really all you need. Okay, first book, I actually didn't catch that. Let me see on Garni's side. Mandragora from Fleaman, okay? So we are going for the true ending in this randomizer. That means you'll have to put on the 3 required souls during the gram fights. Those are actually randomized here. And those books will tell you both what enemy you need and which enemy you can choose to farm it from. Farm is never required, but is often a lot faster. Okay, so Garni dispatches of Creaking Skull in literally 2 hits. Meanwhile, Berix picks up a random Succubus, which is nice. And this should be Panther here for Garni. There it is. Gonna switch on over to Garni's audio for now. Now, in this kind of seed, where combat is pretty much settled early, the most important thing is clean movements. Even with Panther, you can save or lose minutes with good movement or bad movement over the course of the entire playthrough. So far, both runners doing a nice job. I think Berix is catching up slightly in the corridor here. Okay, nice, and Skula underneath the cow room. Flying armor does not matter too much, since we've got Panther to cover distances. There is one interesting new development in the meta for the Aria Rando. There is a new skip where you can climb up the waterfall, and flying armor is very helpful for that particular climb. So no longer entirely useless. We'll see if that comes into play here. Okay, there's Gravekeeper. Unlikely that'll be too important, since Claim is a weapon that auto-cancels, but we'll see. Maybe one or both of our runners will find the final sword, for example. Maybe an Ascalon for Julius. Wooden Golem is great. That nearly doubles your MP regeneration. One of the better yellow souls. Okay, so Garden is a required area. This is where we'll have to come back to later on after Graham to find Julius. And this is interesting. Garni's actually gambling on a check. Not doing the check to the right. That's very typically nothing. But I doubt that Berix is going to skip it. Oh, actually, never mind. Our runners can't grab that check. No Malthus. No flights. It's actually inaccessible. Kind of an interesting start here. There's got to be something lying around. Okay, wow. So flight before double jump. A lot of runners dread this kind of seed. It makes the movement a little bit awkward. Will either runner go back for that orphaned check, I wonder? Garni's just moving on. Not even doing the 2 checks in the dead warrior room. Looks like Berix will go back. And dance hall, huh? You're going to be seeing a lot of menuing. We got war fatigues for Berix. And for Garni, we've got a battle axe. And what else? One more. Yeah, Cestus. So nothing great at all on Garni, other than bats. And Garni is 1 hit away from dying. Gotta be careful here. Gotta be very careful here. Ooh, man, that werewolf jump, precarious. But should be alright here. There's a save coming up. So at this point, our runners are looking for either Malthus or Hippogriff as the priority progression. That'll totally avoid the need for menus like this. It'll save a lot of time. So with any luck, one of those 2 isn't far away. Garni going for an interesting Fleaman farm. We do know that is the Mandragora soul, which is one of the 3 required. Different people will tell you different things about the merits of farming. Early on, it's not clear if you'll find the canister or not. So it might be better to wait. It looks like Garni got the Catoblepus drop, not the Fleaman drop. Decided to just call it there. It's actually going to reset out, huh? Okay. Didn't like what he found up top. And also going to skip the checks at the bottom, very interesting. 2 of the 3 checks at the bottom of Dance Hall are pretty slow and often skipped. There is one that's quicker that most runners will go for, but I think it makes sense to skip it, try to lump all 3 of those in later. Berix also going to come up short up here. Will Berix go for the farm right away, I wonder? Looks like the answer is no. So this is interesting. Berix has Succubus from a random drop, and now Garni has Persephone. So both runners have at least some healing. This right here is one of those situations where Wooden Golem would be really helpful. Just to speed this up a little bit. Alright, so our first minor route divergence. Berix will full clear the dance hall. See if this pays off. Meanwhile, Legion for Garni, that's a top tier red soul, very useful. Could be especially nice for Julius. Oh man, come on. That MP regeneration not being friendly for Garni. Okay, so far just a high mind up and a super potion for Berix. And a duplicate for Garnet. So a headhunt is actually pretty good find for Berix. That means that even if this leads to nothing, Berix will still get a shop upgrade. Yeah, just 7 hits a phase here for Berix. And Garni's gonna brave the arena right away. I like this play. Arena often pays off big. Interesting. So Berix does find an Elfin Robe. That's a great piece of armor. Pretty good defensively. It's got one of the best intelligence boosts in the game. So if Manticore is found, for example, I could see some speedrun strats with Claim plus Manticore. But not a great dance hall. Garni probably getting the better of that exchange by skipping it altogether. So, Garni coming up to some very tough rooms here. This will make it a lot easier though. Garni's gonna get a ton of level ups from this Valor kill. That means better stats, better HP, easier to survive. Oh, and Berix finds Fleeman. That's our required red. Very nice. See, that farm earlier that Garni tried was indeed unnecessary. Excellent Valor fight from Garni. Berix taking a peek at what's up top. Looks like some rotten meats. Is it time for DDR? It sure is, but Garni, be careful. Uh-oh. Oh, no, there's... Okay, this could be death. Nice dodge from Garni. Keeping things interesting, that's for sure. Really don't want to die here. I believe Garni did save. Oh, but that's going to lose all that Valor experience. That is killer. That's a big setback. I doubt Garni will fight Valor again. Okay, blue book for Berix. Medusa head. Hasn't been found yet, but that's an easy farm off these Skeleton Knights. Okay, I'm sorry. I think earlier Berix picked up Fleeman, and I said that was the red. No. Garni just got the red. It was farmable from Fleeman. Please excuse me, I got mixed up. So there we go. Our required red is actually in the arena, not study. So currently Garni's got the progression advantage, and Berix has got the knowledge advantage. Rune Ring for Berix, excellent pickup. That can be used to stack with Wooden Golem for what basically amounts to a double MP regeneration, 2.5 times, something like that. It's very good. But still no Malthus. We're approaching the 15-minute mark. The silver gun for Garni. One of the all-time great Aria meme weapons. Not so good, though. Not claimed here. Looks like Berix is going to head up. This is the right play. I'm a bit surprised Berix isn't doing Arena. But Arena was mostly empty. Oh, okay, nice. So Garni doesn't know it. He just accidentally farmed the blue soul. Very cool. So technically speaking, Garni is just a yellow book away from go mode. Could we see a seed with no Malthus at all? It's happened before. Here's that flea man. Oh, that's Witch, okay. So what is Berix gonna find here? Looks like they're gonna bypass on some of the quarters checks for now. Oh, nice! We've got a cool quarters loop going on here. The healing? The Great Armor is not going to stand a chance here versus Berix. Yeah, it's over. Whoever finds Malthus first is going to save a lot of time. Visiting areas the other runner's already completed. Okay, so now Garni knows that pickup after the study fight is the required blue. So I'm not sure what the play is here, actually. We have seen a lot of the castle, and still no top floor, still no Hippogriff, and still no Malthus. Yeah, your guess is as good as mine on this one. Nice random golem drop for Garni. That's the second best strength boosting soul. Behind Triton and then obviously Lubricant, but that's a little bit different. Garni also picking up the Rune Ring. So, decision time for Berix. Probably Arena next if I had to guess. Okay, so what's new in the shop here for Berix? Ooh, not much. Shadow Knight's okay. No Manticore. What about a Julius weapon? I didn't see much there. Disappointing. I don't believe either runner has visited Dance Hall. Might be the right play, but yeah, Berix is doing the sensible thing and going to Arena. We know it's mostly empty. But on paper, I think this is the right decision. So yeah, at this point, both runners going to kind of catch up on the route the other runner did. We've got a bit of downtime here. So areas we have not seen, I don't believe we've seen Top Floor, or Cemetery, or Forbidden, or more importantly, Reservoir. He's got a lot of stuff. So, still plenty of Randomizer left here. Yeah, it's true. So, Cuervo in chat mentioning, surprised we haven't seen anything yet in Reservoir. Because there are 5 entrances into Reservoir, it tends to come pretty dang early. So to not see it at all leads me to believe there's some kind of a loop from Reservoir to Reservoir, cutting down the number of entrances. Seems pretty likely at this point. Alright, so I think Dance Hall is going to be next here, the Dance Hall entrance. This has got to be something, right? Okay, so Berix is fighting Balor and will be able to hold on to this experience, most likely. So, is still behind, but has a level lead. See if that matters. And finally, we find Reservoir. A lot of checks here. The single largest area in the whole castle. Garni not doing the check down there? What am I missing exactly? There we go. Oh, is he worried about a soft lock, I wonder? Yeah, you can just unequip Skula and float right back on up. Well, it's better safe than sorry, but yeah, that's not a soft lock situation. Okay, it's raring. This is widely considered the worst, most useless accessory in the game. Does not do anything. So, kind of a bust. So far, a bad reservoir. And is it time for the algorithm waterfall tech? Probably not. Garni's got a lot of levels. Probably can just fly out. Oh, also no Malphus. God. Still no Malphus 25 minutes in. Okay, there it is. Malphus locked behind the waterfall. Not a very friendly seat. Now, Berix doing this room that Garni skipped. Oh, it's an Excalibur! That actually could matter a ton. That's got potential as a Julius weapon. There's also an Ascalon. This might just be the top tier weapon seed right here. And Berix is a huge fan of Eastern, so they might go all the way down there. Is Ascalon really a top tier weapon? Absolutely. It's tough to use, but it's so strong. It's also got the semi-unique property of boosting red soul damage. It's top 500%. So Berix suddenly not too far behind. Making the correct routing decision coming this way. Gonna get Malphus. I'm glad the Garni went back, picked up Excalibur. Cost some time, but definitely worth it. Garni has been cutting it close all seed. I love it. Confident in his damage calculations. Yeah, if you want to go through the waterfall, both runners have Curly. But neither runner has access to Undine. Okay. A red Minotaur random drop for Garni. If you've got a claim, red Minotaur can probably warrant a spot on your loadout. Especially with no Manticore or Devil. It could make a difference on Chaos. Look at this. Malphus and Hippogriff, both in Reservoir. Here we go, the signature Berix play. Going to Eastern while Garni is taking the more traditional exit outs. This could be exciting. This is a major route divergence here. Black belt for Berix is very nice. Every time Berix goes to Eastern, it is stacked. Will I finally be able to break the trend as commentator? Or will he once again get away with it? Wooden Golem. Okay, that's go mode for Garni. Garni is in go mode. Just needs to find top floor. Yeah, gonna bail on the bottom check. In Forbidden. Totally agree. I'm thinking Garni probably just rushes out a clock tower here. No need to do checks. It's possible that Berix finds a duplicate yellow here in Eastern. Anytime a book is placed, there is a 50-50 chance a duplicate is also placed. A Jet Skeleton Blaze. I am pleased to report this Eastern was really bad. Finally, Berix didn't get away with it. So this one is kind of a race to top floor. Berix needs to hope for a duplicate somewhere on the way. Interesting. So Garni's in go mode, but Berix reaches top floor first. If there's a duplicate up here, Berix will actually take the lead. Berix, don't go this way. Head right back to the right. Nice. Okay, Garni also finds top floor. Well, not much of a lead after all. Really good routing from both the runners this seed, I think. A lot of smart decision making. All Rock Suit is a nice pickup. Garni, understandably, just skipping everything here. So as a reminder, go mode for this seed, the souls that are required. Oh, there is a duplicate, but it's a blue. Oh, that's bad for Berix. Yeah, it's Mandragora, Medusa Head, and Wooden Golem. Curly just completely underwhelming. It's no Manticore. Okay, so 29 hits here. We'll switch on over. Never mind, I already switched. Okay. See, the way it works is that you need to equip the 3 required souls on the final hit of Phase 2. And now we're on to Phase 3. Meanwhile, Berix finds Levitain, which is an excellent Julius weapon, one of the best. Reset out, huh? I guess is happier with Excalibur. Garni going for some modern tech, using the iframes with Hippogriff. Berix! No, hang on. Electing to guess? Well, this is hype. This is hype. I mean, these fights are not going to take too long. Hef's Robe, okay. Now, there could be an important variable in the equation here. A great equalizer. Something that makes this race anybody's game. And that variable is, does Garni remember where Garden is? It seems so trivial. It's the one area you need to keep track of. But speaking from experience, everybody forgets all the time. Will it happen again? I'll tell you right now, I don't remember where Garden is. I threw that outside of my short-term memory like 10 minutes ago. I've got no clue. Berix guessing wrong. I think this is actually the right call. Hopefully he just commits at this point. Garni's selling the Excalibur. Bold. Not sure why, actually. Just sold it and bought nothing. I just wasn't a fan. Wants to maybe unencumber himself a bit. It is kind of a Chad move, isn't it? Now, to be completely honest, Claim is a perfectly fine weapon versus Julius. He's got a reputation for being a poor choice. But while it is weak because of the holy element, it's still got so much raw strength that it's fine. and it will boost rush soul damage. Like I said, I don't know where Garden is, so I don't know if Garni's lost or not. We'll find out soon. Eric's not committing to the guess strategy, which is sad because Yellow Book is going to be all the way in Forbidden. Okay, Garni remembers. Very nice. Meanwhile, Berix gets a lucky Devil drop, but at this point, it's going to be such a tough comeback. Garni has got a lead of at least 5 minutes. In fact, might even be on sub 40 pace, which would be an incredible finish to this matchup. I think we're going Claim Curly on this one. And that robe is going to boost Curly up to respectable damage. Claim also gives an int boost. Yeah, 105 for Curly. That is way better than I expected. Julius has got 6,000 HP total. 4,000 phase 1, 2,000 phase 2. Okay, Julius being a little rude. Does Garni have healing? Meanwhile, Berix finds Legion. Gonna just continue to pad up the level lead. And Garni never found Succubus. Does have Persephone though. But using that means less Curly. I love this platform strat that Berix goes for. It's so cool. That's another Berix signature right there. Okay, never mind. Garni's got some healing. Wasn't as bad as we all thought. Well, Berix sure finds Forbidden. It's just the wrong side. That hurts. See, that phase 2 did not take too long. Or excuse me, that phase 1 did not take too long. On to phase 2. Already doing a great job of making the most of Claim on this fight. Still gotta be a bit careful here. I think Garni wants to save some healing. Wants to save some healing for Chaos. Oh, this is gonna be close. I know he's close to winning here. Oh man. Oh, that was close. 16-1. Oh man. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Keeping it interesting. This seed, one of the stories I'm pulling away from this seed is that Garni likes to keep the people interested. So many near-death moments this playthrough. It's been really well executed. So, on to Chaotic. Garni will do the checks here. Berix, meanwhile, does find the Forbidden Area, but it's too little too late at this point. I think there's a chance that if Garni goes into the final guard room for the check, that the final guard can soft lock the game by using a sword thrust attack into the ground facing the left. That's the only way that Berix can win. Let's see it. Here it comes. Garni's going in. Never mind. All right. GG. I was trying to think of something. Garni's got a decent amount of healing, the best weapon for Chaos besides maybe Final Sword. Great armor. You never know. I mean, Chaos is certainly very unpredictable. Lives up to its name. We'll see if Chaos is on Team Berix today, this game 3. I'm not sure Garni minds that MP drain at this point. Flame is good enough. On to phase 2. So the main boss here is actually the core. Break the eye because that'll lower the defense of the core substantially. Each of the eyes and the core have 3,000 HP apiece. So we're looking at 20 hits here for the eyes. Garni going with some nice speedrun strats. You can double hit with the core and the eye at the same time. Careful! Oh, that was a terrible batter. Chaos, play nice. Oh man, well, it's about as bad as it gets here, and no more healing. Very disrespectful Chaos so far for Garni. Getting close to winning here. Time might be coming up soon. Careful, the orbs, careful. Oh man! What a rebound! One hit away. I think he's got it. Oh, he's got it. 42 minutes on the dot. Wouldn't have been a Garni finish if it wasn't one hit away from death. What a well-played seed from Garni. Very impressed. Very entertaining. We'll see if Berix wants to close things out or forfeit. It looks like it will indeed. Maybe not. Berix has played great as well. Just some of the decisions didn't quite work out as much. As a reminder, please do give both of these runners a follow here. Great show. 3 classic sets. And here is Garni, fresh from his win. Incredible stuff. Let me ask you, was it intentional to keep everyone on their toes the whole time? There were like 3 or 4 near-death moments, including the very end.
Not intentional. I accidentally sold the Excalibur, which just made things harder for me.
Well, overall, tell me about how you felt like you played.
I felt like I played pretty sloppy overall. I would like having bat as your only extra jump for a while just makes everything hard to begin with. And then I was just kind of I realize now that I never really tried jumping through the DDR room without double jump. So it's unexpected I took a death there. It's just really unfortunate.
Yeah, you did lose out on that Valor experience, but it didn't really matter too much this seed. A lot of great weapons. I gotta say, a 42-minute time with such a late Malphus is, I think, one of the better overall times we've seen in the bracket this time around. How do you feel about your prospects going forward? into the, I believe, loser semis match.
Yeah, well, I feel like I can take on anyone, really. Honestly, I mean, I've practiced plenty. I mean, my warm-up for right before playing this match was actually just claim chaos for no specific reason, and it just turned out to be a good idea.
It was a nice fight. I know you've been doing some any percent no zero HP speedruns.
Yeah,
And those strats are really helpful on a claim seed like this.
yeah, definitely.
Okay, well, it looks like Berix is just going to continue on here and wrap things up, so we'll stay tuned. Probably also hop in afterwards.
I'm a little
Any
jealous.
other thoughts,
He has
Garnet, that you
laser
had?
time.
If you like, we can do some co-commentating real quick.
Yeah, let's do that. Oh, so he didn't get Hippogriff. Okay, interesting.
Remind me, where did you find that? It was Reservoir, right?
Yeah, it was Reservoir, I think, on the way to the normal corridors Reservoir connection.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so Berix decided to go Eastern at the same time that you decided to take the normal way out. And that was double.
Eastern.
Yeah, of course you went Eastern. And that was double costly, because not only was Eastern a bust, I didn't even think about the fact that Hippogriff was the other way.
Yeah, honestly I assumed Berix would go Eastern, and that's why I went the other way. To be completely honest with you.
That divergence paid off big, for sure.
Yeah, this seed was a menuing nightmare for a while. A little sad that Chaotic Realm doesn't have something good.
I think it was a super late Galamoth. That happens pretty often, actually, and besides that, not a whole lot. Poison Fist is good, but in a claim seed. You can do without it. And what was this last check coming up? Alright, Bifron.
Yeah, I don't think I opened that one, so good to see.
So I believe here from Berix, gonna just head on in, no save, no need. We're gonna see some similar strats here, with Claim and probably a 3-eye on Chaos too. I'm
I
curious
was
about the
playing
Blue Soul.
super safe for all of Chaos, as safe as I possibly could, so I wonder how Berix is going to play it.
Oh, you know, Garny, that reminds me, you got a kind of funny random red Minotaur drop around the midway point of the seed. Any thoughts about using that, or were you content with Curly?
Honestly, I forget I even got it, because I've only really used it with like a Chaos Ring seed. It's pretty funny.
Gotcha.
But
Yeah,
I
no,
was,
that's definitely better with Chaos Ring.
Yeah,
It's so expensive to use it.
right. I probably would have been a good idea considering having Claim and the Chaos 2 fight.
The nice thing about Curly is you get iframes, which did pay off for you, so.
Yeah, I was I specifically used Curly near the end when the dragon wasn't on screen, so I could just have iframes in case he popped out of a random spot.
Oh, yo, check this out. No red Minotaur, but Skyfish. Yeah, so you were getting some very rude chaos patterns, and yeah, no different for Berix.
Alright.
That's gonna be 3 hits at least. She's gonna hurt. Oh,
Come
man.
on, Berix. Succubus will help. Smack the dragon, it'll give you health.
It's true, yeah, the dragon, every part of the body of the bone dragon will give you additional healing with Persephone or Succubus. Nice dodge. Picked the perfect spot on that one.
Yeah, the dragon's being a little kinder this time. 63 on the core, looks so nice. 81. Oh my, 81.
Yeah, this is about done here. GG. So both of our racers today finishing under 50 minutes. Excellent time for Berix. Not quite enough to get the W, but a great showing. And we'll see, are they interested in hopping in for post-game? They're in setup, so I think so. What's up, Berix? Welcome.
Yo.
We were just talking to Garni about, how the seed went. What were your thoughts?
It felt very linear. A lot of the time in that seed, I'd be thinking, "Oh man, soon we're gonna diverge. Garni and I are gonna do different things." And then I would think, "Oh wait, there's only one other thing to do, and I've already done it." So it felt there were a lot of 50-50s. They run into a dead end, or it's like you go arena and then you go do this series of checks, or you do this series of checks and then arena. It all felt it was heading to the same spot. Though looking back, I don't think I ever found, I want to say Chapel is the area, and I don't know where that would fit. So
yeah, I think Chapel just went unexplored, so that probably didn't have much. One of the big decisions to kind of split the race was the decision to go eastern versus the typical exit of the reservoir.
Did Garni head left and get forbidden?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah.
I was saying how I knew you were going to go to Eastern, and so that's why I went left. So it's like, if Eastern has something, I'm done.
Yeah. Because it's like, the only decisions that I could see Garni getting a time gain there is either Garni heads gets Yellow Book way before me, and heads left, or Garni guesses on Graham, which I was considering. I gave it a try.
I think that honestly, considering how late Malphus was, sub 50, excellent time. Berix, we will be catching you in the next tournaments, I'm sure.
Definitely.
Any shout-outs, final plugs you want to give? I think it was a great run overall, very entertaining matches.
No, really, just good game to Garni. If you look at the bracket, I believe Garni was knocked out first round, and now has been going on the loser's run of the century, with 5 consecutive wins.
I didn't even realize that. On a bit of a hot streak, eh, Garni?
Yeah, I feel like I've gotten a pretty good grasp on the randomizer. But GG's to you as well, Berix. It was a lot of fun.
Okay, well, please do once again make sure to give our runners a follow for the excellent sets. Also follow me if you enjoyed this commentary today. We've got a lot more Aria randomizer action coming up this week and into the weekend, including winners finals on Saturday. So yeah, within a couple of weeks or so, we should have our winner for this tournament. And if you'd also like to look forward to SpeedGaming Live 2022, Aria will be featured as an online event. So thank you so much for watching today, everyone, and we'll see you very soon.